Welcome back, one and all, to Dynne Plays Dragon Quest IX. On the last episode, we threw some rocks at some trees until we knocked down a very long, bearded weirdy. 108 centimeters was our highest, longest beard, but that is neither here nor there, because on this episode, we are in the grand campus of Swimpydom School for Malcontents and Misfits. I was about to say mischiefs, but that's as applicable as it is not applicable. We are here on business. Look at our people. Our people are unchanged, except today is the day that we do a lot of stuff for Bolts. It's Bolts' episode. She's going to be doing 3 quests revolving entirely around herself, or 4, depending on how things work out. We'll have to see how things turn out. That is, well, the motto for literally everything that we do. On this episode, we are going to be doing some sword quests and some armamentalist classes quests. Lots of things for Bolts, as I said. We need to start off by talking to this young gentleman in the church. Hey, you look like a pretty handy fencer. Your sword skill's reached 30, hasn't it? It's technically reached 100. I'm a bit beyond a skill of 30, my friend. I'm Marco. I'm the sword teacher here at Swimpydoms. How'd you fancy doing a quick task to test your suitability for the way of the sword? If you want to get into some kind of fencing on guard situation with me, I can guarantee you I could jump on your blade, and while you're flabbergasted that I'm balancing on the blade as light as a feather, I could probably cut your jacket open with my supremely stupendous sword skills. Yes, that's alliteration for you. Basically, I don't want you to do any of that. I rather like this jacket. I need you to go out into the world, and there's a signpost that was left behind by the great Swordsworth before he died. Scour the world for Swordsworth's sign. What's with all the S words today? It's bright red. You'll know it as the one as soon as you see it. I need you to go and have a look at it, and then come back and tell me what it says. Okay? You've acquiesced to the quest, and receiving your quest request, will you finesse your tests with quest number 63. I was about to say 36 or something like that. Number dyslexia. It's a terrible thing. Keep your eyes peeled. Marco, who teaches swordsmanship at Swimpydoms, wants to put you to the test. He's asked you to find a red signpost that's somewhere out there in the world. Then come back and tell him what's written on it. I will be glad to accept this quest. Great. Right. Someone with a sword skill as high as yours probably doesn't need to be told this, but hear me out all the same. The key to being a great swordsman, or swordswoman, is perception and footwork. You gotta fight with your feet as much as you fight with your head and your arms. Honestly, when it comes to swordsmanship, fighting with your hands and your arms is the least important thing. Tell me exactly what it says, word for word, verbatim. Got it? You've acquiesced to the quest. Keep your eyes peeled. I will bring out the apple peeler, and then I will put a giant, monstrous toad eyeball into it, and then I will peel it. Anyway, I know exactly where this is, not because I've been there before or have previously found this. It's just because, like I said, the omniscient tomes in the back of my head know all. I don't need to actually zoom. I need my whistle. Where is my whistle? Where is the whistle? It's over here. There it is. Whistle. Whistle! Good, I can go straight through the building. Lovely. Swimpydoms, so we need to go all the way to, it's down here. What is it called? The Bowhole, that's what it's called. There's an island somewhere near the Bowhole that we need to go to do this quest, and I would love to be able to go over and show it to you right now. Wormwood Creek, that's the name. There's an island somewhere around here. I think it's this island. I'm going to land on this island. You could probably get here with a boat. I think that genuinely might be the sign. Because of the time of day, I don't know if this is red, but I'll read it. Dynne reads the sign. The sword is my life. Swordsworth. Oh, nope, it's red. I read the back. I read the sign of the back of the sign. There's some tiny writing on the back. That which faces you in the field has hidden depths. Learn to read the signs. Swordsworth. Should I have read more signs over the course of my life? Why are there so many Cyclopses? Or giants? Are these the ones that are from, the realm of the Almighty? That's a Mucifer. Those are from the realm of the Almighty. I'm gonna go, yeah, I've read the sign. We're good. I'm able to interpret the signs Whistle! I'm not bringing the Mucifer back with me to the Starflight. They wouldn't fit through the door. It would be awful. Technically, I could have just zoomed over to Swimpy Dimps, but trains are just as good. They're just as efficient. Technically, it would have taken less time if I zoomed. I'm gonna stop on this hill because I've never been up here. And I wanna, for no reason other than my own idle curiosity, I want to see what's in that well. Where are we? We're on the Ondor Cliffs. Oh, Prism Peacocks, lovely. I don't want to fight Prism Peacocks, believe it or not. And Hell Ninos. I don't want to fight Hell Ninos. I'm going to, though. Because, oh, did I not equip? Oh, I need to put a bow back on Dynne. Yeah. In that case, I'm just going to try to grant mercy to my enemies. Because you never know. Right as rain? No. Starburst throw, bolts can do, Falcon Slash on the Prism Peacock, and Classic Charles can do Cracker Whack. A Fierce Fire? Oh, you can't burn my sage. Can't burn my sage. Oh, wow. Did you double crit that? That's insane. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure Bolts has a lot of Armamentalist. You may leave. Run away, Hell Nino. You saw what I did to your friend, and now you have been defeated. Oh, you fool. 43, that's good. I do like the level ups. I do very much like them. Yeah, I don't need the points for anything in that right now. 168, how lovely. I should definitely put a bow on Dynne. That would make it that would be very helpful. The Pure Blind bow. Bind. Oh, agri-sculptures. No. Where is the ladder? And by ladder, I mean stairs. What's in the houses? This young gentleman, I mean young lady, has chosen to live in a very precarious place. There are prism peacocks that breathe fire and agri-sculptures and terrible things. You have cute bonnets, though. It's like bonnets up there, bonnets on the bed. You don't have a quest, which is shocking. There's a book called A Hat for All Seasons. Oh, would you look at that? All 4 hats have their ups and downs. It's up to you to enjoy and choose which you enjoy and choose. Dynne finds recipes for a spring breeze hat, a cloud summer hat, and an autumn shower hat. He also finds recipes for a winter sky hat. Well, don't mind if I do. What do they look like? The world's your oyster to explore now. Yes. I would love to see what kind of recipes for hats I've just acquired. Armor. Headgear. Where are they? Mithril, this is like armor. These are like not armor. Oh, they're at the end. Are they like magic hats? Spring breeze hat, look at these things. Oh, agate of evolution, green orbs, winter sky hats. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Summer cloud hat requires a spring breeze hat and green orbs and agates of evolution. Autumn shower hat, summer cloud hat. Well, if I need one to get the rest, how do I get one in the first place? That's pretty good stats, though. Magic Might, Magic Mending. Magic Might, Magic Mending. That's interesting. Very interesting. We'll have to get those at some point in the future. Not necessarily right now, because we do not have, well, the ability for that. Ma'am, I don't suppose you'd be willing to just sell me or gift me or give me, because gifting and giving is different things. Could you give me one of your hats? I may not look it, but I'm a minstrel by trade, and I'm studying my hardest to learn the secrets of side-splitting comedy. I came out here so I could focus on my studies, but you can't learn how to make people laugh when there's no one around. Sounds like my YouTube channel. No one watches Dragon Quest. Nah, I'm hilarious enough to be appreciated by like the 20 people. Anyway, enough that. You look like you know your stuff. I really don't. Can you give me a wallop so I can do my best pratfall and you can see what you think? What do you mean? Just wallop me and I'll show you what I've got so far pratfall-wise. Do you? I'm sorry. You want me to hit you? Sorry, I couldn't help but wallop you. What is it? I can't move. What is this conversation? Ow! Oh, Dynne suddenly lashes out with a wallop of his own. I just sucker punched this woman. Dynne learns a new party trick. Now he can wallop people. Okay. My curiosity has led me down a rabbit hole where I've learned how to punch this one random woman living alone on a cliff face. It's like, yes, I have just come into your house, stolen your recipes for your hats, and then beat you unconscious. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think I taste iron. I'm gonna have to really get my act together if I don't want to lose that to you. That was just what I needed. Now I'm all fired up to keep at it. Thank you. You're welcome. I'm gonna go check out your well. I've learned how to beat people. That's an interesting skill. I don't remember ever doing that before. Okay, sure, fine, I'll take it. Oh, it's another, oh, you have a quest though. Can I get in, is that a Draki? Well, I can get inside of it. You don't have a quest, do you? I don't necessarily want to keep accepting quests, because if I keep accepting quests, I'll have to, like, not accept quests. Or I'll have to decline them. Who are you? Guten Tag, I am the world-famous Dr. Munster, and I am compiling a report of the Monster Kingdom. Do you want to compare your bestiary to mine? Mine is a bit more, well, bloodthirsty, but that's neither here nor there. You are perhaps not aware of my work, but my report is collecting together the entirety of the world's knowledge of the beasts. I am currently investigating the smallest number of turns in which the elucid can be defeated. Do you not hunger for knowledge? Do you wish to further the cause of science? Will you defeat the elucid as quickly as possible for me? You've received a quest request from Dr. Guten Tag. Will you put yourself to the test? Quest number 166. An academic called Dr. Munster is writing a report on the Monster Kingdom in his lab on the Ondor Cliffs, and he wants you to try and defeat the mysterious elucid as quickly as possible to help him with his research. No. This is unfortunate. But it is not a task for those without vigor and confidence in their abilities. Very well. I will come back to you as soon as I find an elucid. Elucid is a grotto boss of medium to high level difficulty, upon which we, of course, do not have access to. We really, really need to step up our game when it comes to grottos because there are so many quests that are reliant upon it. There's a book called Orichalcum, Ore of Lore. Oh, this reminds me, I know what to do with the 2 pieces that I have. Adventurers in search of this rarest of metals must journey deep into every grotto. Again, we do need to get on that. They find and hope to get very lucky. Dynne finds recipes for an Oracal cudgel, Oracal... No, it's an Oracal cudgel, Orichalcum claws, and a Megaton hammer. He also finds recipes for a Warlord's hammer, a Goddess shield, and an impregnable? No. Impregnable. It's not as bad. Impregnable leggings. Yeah, if their leggings do what is advertised on the tin, I kind of want to see what some of those weapons are. Stella, I found more recipes. People you recruit at Patty's are stubborn as stains. Set their tactics and they'll fight that way till the bitterness ends. So I have to throw sugar on them to make it work? Or change their minds? What did I get? I got some weapons. Oracal cudgel. That would be like a hammer, right? A cudgel? We did find a Megaton hammer. We need Hella's hammer, Orichalcum, and a Densinium. We don't have Hella's hammer. No, we don't have Hella's hammer. All right. Maybe it's a stave? Oracal cudgel. Yes. Orichalcum and Hephaestus flames. Technically, we could make that, but it wouldn't really be super helpful. No, what we're going to do... Do I even have the items that I need? How much glass frit do I have? I need powderized glass. Bag. Glass frit. G. I only have 3? I need to... I think I need either 16 or 18. I think I need a lot more. I'll need to, well, I'll get that for the next episode, I guess. Fine. What am I doing? I need to go to Swimpy Dims. I'm getting distracted. Wow. I saw a well and a house on a cliff, and I'm like, oh, I need to get distracted. I don't need to get distracted. Getting distracted, my worst enemy. I need to go talk to the guy about the sign that I read. I really hope Dynne remembers what that sign said, because I'm pretty sure the sign just... TLDR, read signs. Which I think is a bit, you know, it props up the self-importance of signs. I think it's a bit hoity-toity of the signs to be like, oh, I'm a sign. Read signs. Anyway, hello, you're back. What did the signpost say? Well, it's a signpost, first of all, so it didn't say anything. It's not capable of speech. It's a few slots of wood nailed together and then pounded into the ground. If you're talking about what was written upon those slats, well, it said something about reading signs. That which faces you in the field is hidden depths. Learn to read the signs. Yeah, something like that. Just read the signs. Well, I'm impressed. You found the true inscription. You really are first-class swordsman material. It's just as Swordsworth tells us. A swordsman must learn to read what lies in the hidden depths of that which he faces. You just instantly learned a quote and are repeating that quote back to me even though I taught you the quote? Are you like a qualified teacher? Are you legally allowed to teach here? I realize that legal credentials don't really seem to apply in Swimpy Dimps because I kind of just stepped onto campus and I'm like, I am here. And they're like, are you the detective? And I'm like, I might be. I am here to help. And they just took it as like, oh, you're the detective we hired. Did I ever get paid for that? I don't know if they ever paid me. They probably did. I'm probably just forgetting. Anyway, well done. You've more than passed the test. Here, have this. A warrior's sword. Success! The keep your eyes peeled quest has been transgressed with finesse. Okay, was that really all I had to do? Read a red sign? Well, it's been transgressed with finesse. Lovely. Do you have a swordsman skill level 100? Take good care of that sword I gave you, won't you? It's the one I used to use in my adventuring days. Come and see me when your sword skills reach their peak. They've reached their peak. I have plateaued. I will never get better with swords as I am right now. Can we have another chat? Hello there! Wow, your sword skills fully maxed out. Who'd ever have thought you'd come so far? Me, I came this far before I ever met you. And now you have. There's not much more for me to... You didn't teach me anything. You taught me how to read signs, and I already knew how to do that. Let's make today's task your graduation exam. I've known you for 10 minutes. Or, well, technically a few days, really, because I was on the Starflight, and then I probably spent an entire day in that well contemplating orichalcum. If you can find the badges I buried while I was off on my travels, I'll let you graduate. Well, what do you think? You've received a quest request. Will you put yourself to the test? Absolutely. Quest number 64. Turn in your badges. I put down my gun and my badge and I'm like, you worked at a Denny's. Where did you get the gun? Marco, the sword teacher at Swimpy Dimps, wants you to take his graduation exam. Find all the badges he's hidden around the world to pass. Yes, sir, I will do so. That's the spirit. You actually agreed that's the spirit. Brilliant, my friend. There's a diary I kept before I became a teacher here. It must still be around somewhere, I'm sure. If you read that, you can go to the towns I went to in the order I went to them in and gather the badges as you go to said towns. I think I went through 5 towns and villages altogether. Shouldn't be too much trouble to visit them. But as for the badges themselves, I buried them when I was traveling with Paolo all those years ago. Or Apollo? Apollo? No, Pauline. The monsters in those areas have probably dug them up by now. It was over 30 years ago. I'm sorry, but do you have a little clue about where your diary is? There's a diary I kept before I became a teacher here. Is it somewhere in Swimpy Dimps? Yes, you don't need to tell me. Shh, quiet. Do I need to find his diary? Where would his diary be? Wait, I have the vaguest of memories of reading books. Hold on. There's a book on the shelf called Marco's Travels. Yeah, Marco Polo? Paulo? Was that? Hold on. Where's volume 1? Marco's Travels volume 1. All right, here we go. Wow, I genuinely can't remember. I can't believe I remembered that these books were on these shelves. I was just like, didn't I read a book about people who had journeys? And I'm like, yes, volume 1. Yes, I would love to see. Bloomingdale was the first big town we ever set foot in. Okay, Bloomingdale. Coming from such a small village, my companion, Paulo. Okay, so these are the books we need. And I was both stunned by all the people. Next, we traveled to the desert. So Gleba. Bloomingdale, Gleba. Girl named Joy, never been friends before. Angel Falls, Bloomingdale Gleba, Angel Falls. Spent some time there. Trying our best to master magic. To be continued. Bloomingdale Gleba, Angel Falls. Yes. After leaving Angel Falls, we made our way to Coffinwell. Bloomingdale Gleba, Angel Falls, Coffinwell. We were surprised to see a small child training hard at sword fighting. He explained, yeah, I've read these books before. Swimpledimps. We were intrigued, so we made our way to Swimpledimps. Perfect. Okay, so it's, Bloomingdale, Gleba, Angel Falls, Coffinwell, Swimpledimps. Her frustration in making progress, rather odd. Coffinwell. Do we need to go back? No, take us to Swimpledimps from Coffinwell by ship. Great affinity for children, and then they, like, set down roots here, teaching forever. All right. Yes. Yeah, shut up before I forget. Bloomingdale, Gleba, Angel Falls, Coffinwell, Swimpledimps. That's the order we need to go and find those badges. And if he said monsters have them, then we need to go and fight a lot of monsters outside of those places, which should be fine. I kind of want to do the glass first, though. I need to consult with the ancient tomes and look at the map of everything so that I can find where I can find some glass for it. Un momento. And 18. And technically 19. I got carried away. I admit, I got all the glass that I needed. I am here in the Wormwing. This is one of the 2 areas where glass frit spawns in the overworld. The other being in the just desert just west of Gleba in a little patch of ground. Anyway, I got the things. Where's my items? Gee, boss. That took, well, not a long time, because I just basically flew around the world in the Starflight until a few days passed, and then I just, well, came back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and eventually, where's the items? Glass frit. I got 19 of them. It took me a minute. Don't ask why I went out of my way to do this right now, but I felt the need, you know? Sometimes you just feel the need. So I'm going to interrupt my monster hunting to go to Stornway to make some things, because, well, making things is my passion, and I quite enjoy making things. So I'm going to make some things. I'm going to make some very potent and powerful things right now. Things that I don't necessarily have the recipe for, but I have the recipe on good authority. That being, well, the ancient tomes are screaming in my head to be like, make the thing. I'm making the things. Try my luck. You'll need to choose the ingredients you'd like to use. Yes. Remember back in the Realm of the Mighty where we got that rusty sword? This particular rusty sword, a shabby and unshiny sword whose origins are obscure. Remember we got this? We got this in the Realm of the Mighty. And you know how I just got a bunch of glass? And this episode, well, we kind of spoke on the topic of orichalcum. Well, we're going to combine all of them. So I'm going to make one rusty sword, and I'm going to add it with, not a chrono crystal. Where are the things that I just got? I need to add 9 glass frit. 9 glass frit. And now I need to add the orichalcum. Where is the thing? Orichalcum. I have 2 pieces. I only need 1. Absolutely beautiful. Thankfully fantastic. This is what we need. 1 rusty sword, 9 glass frit, 1 orichalcum, a highly prized mineral of magnificent hardness. Alchemize it. Yes, sir. Yes, I shall. Absolutely pop it in. Look at the sword. It's Erdrick's sword. It's the legendary sword of the hero of like the first 3 games, I think. I've never played them, so I wouldn't know. Yes, I would like to do that again with the same ingredients. Where are they? 1 bit of orichalcum. Yes, please and thank you. And then more glass frit. 9 more pieces. Yes, please and thank you. And if you recall, in like that one episode that was the last episode where I showed off a bunch of rocks to a guy in the City of Rocks, he gave me like a, you know, where is it? Like this rusty shield. A corroded and conked out shield of obscure origins. Yeah, I'd like to throw that in there too, please. Yes, please and thank you. With the orichalcum, the girl ass frit, and the rusty shield, I will be able to make something of equal magnificence. Erdrick's shield. The shield of the hero of like the first 3 games, I think. I've never played them, I wouldn't know. You'll need to choose the ingredients you want to use next. I don't need to make anything more. Those were the things that I needed to make. and I am very pleased to have made them. Thanks ever so much, old boy. I should thank you, Crackpot. You're the one who allows Nuts to make, or not Nuts, Bolts to have even better equipment. Look at this thing. It shoots up my offense from 306 to 387. Erdrick's sword is one of the most powerful swords in the game. It's extremely strong. A well-known weapon once wielded by a legendary Lionheart. I will absolutely equip this beautiful sword. And I will absolutely equip the beautiful shield. This shield is insane. The defense goes up from 256 to 263, and the block chance from 6 to 9%. A shield purportedly sported by the original legendary hero himself of the first 3 games, allegedly. I've never played them. Anyway, I will absolutely put the shield on and make Bolts look incredible. Brilliant. That'll help with slaying of the monsters. Anyway, we should probably get to the slaying of the monsters. I wanted to make those 2 things right now because I had the Orichalcum, and I didn't want to be tempted to make an Orichalcudgel or Orichalcum claws or whatever they were called. Do we remember the order of the towns? It was Bloomingdale, Galeba, Angel Falls, Coffinwell, Swimpy Dimps. So we go to Bloomingdale first, and we fight a bunch of enemies. Yes, sir. Yes, please. Swimpy Dimps. Not Swimpy Dimps. Well, Swimpy Dimps is the location initially. I think we just need to fight normal monsters out and about. I think. Look at all the gum shields. Wow, look at all the gum shields. You have the bow on, right? You still have that? All right, Rain of Pain. Nuts can do Starburst. Bolts can do Giga Slash on them too, and Charles can just do Cracker Whack. Cause like, I mean, this Giga Slash is going to annihilate them, by the way. 200 damage because of that sword. That sword's insane. Oh yeah, they died with 80 health. There's no way that those things are gonna survive. They didn't drop the things. We're going to probably be fighting multiple enemies for some time until we get the things. Look, more gum shields, but they don't notice my presence. Wow, that's insane. I can kill them all like this. Watch. Oh, nice, another crit. Nice, that's good. A lot. What I've been finding over the course of like training montages for this is that my characters, as they're currently set up, have a significantly higher amount of deftness than I would have thought. Like Charles, Nuts, Bolts, and Dynne, like everyone, they got some fairly high deftness with their classes, which is good, because like it means more critical hits more often. We can always use those. I don't think we need to fight any enemies specifically. I think it's just fight the enemies around. Dynne, Rain of Pain, Nuts, Starburst, attack and attack. Rain of Pain. This would probably kill everyone. It came close. And the sword. Lovely sword. 171. That's just a normal attack. That sword is beyond powerful. Like I said, one of the most powerful swords in the game. If you can get the Orichalcum from, well, anything, really. Come back here. Stop running away from me. Why are you running? But if you like save the Orichalcum, it's very useful. They're too stunned to move. This will be the last fight before I just speed this along. So I really hope these Sanguinis give me the thing. I've already given you all of the scarves that I have. Please, my furry pink friends, just give me what I desire. An emblem or a badge or something? Nothing? Really? Alright, fine. It's another situation with the Magmalices. Fight a bunch more enemies until you get the thing. Oh, Nuts increased to level 42. Good on you, Nuts. That's brilliant. Like that deftness? Okay, maybe I was mistaken. Her deftness is only 26. Okay, maybe it's the equipment, but maybe the deftness is less impressive than I thought. I thought with the amount of critical hits they were getting, that would have been higher. 5 skill points. That's actually really good. Wait, no. No, you're the sage. Of course you don't have deftness. Never mind, I might be thinking of other ones. I don't need to allocate the points just yet. Steal a jar of nectar. Well, how brilliant. Oh, and the muddy badge. Nice. That's perfect. I'll take that. This was the literal very next fight from when I cut before. On the back, in very small letters, are engraved the words, Marco Bloomingdale. Awesome. I'm glad I've gotten that. The next area that we need to go to is good old Gleba, and this will allow us to double up on some stuff. I need to fight a bunch of frogs. I actually need to kill it with a critical hit to get some turbo toad oil. If you remember, there was like a chef or something in Gleba who was just like, I need toad oil. Get me toad oil. And I'm like, okay. To do that, I'm actually going to change up the equipment to make this a bit easier, kind of. I'm going to put the ice axe back on Dynne, and bolts, or Nuts. Nuts is the one who can have spears, right? Yes, the demon spear. Put that on. Brilliant. This will allow us to do Hatchet Man and Thunder Thrust to kill the thing, so it'll be pretty easy to get that turbo toad oil. Very glad that we invested into the weapons, so we have the omnivocational things. So hopefully we can get the money badge and the turbo toad oil pretty much at the same time. Hatchet Man and Thunder Thrust, and everyone else can defend. Hacks away like a demon! Nice, perfect. It's dead. We killed it. That is God, and we killed him, even though God is a toad, apparently. 146 gold. The Explode drops a treasure chest, and I open it up, and it is toad oil. Is it turbo toad oil? The Explode flips over, and something slippery oozes out of it. Some turbo toad oil. I got toad oil and turbo toad oil. Can I get the badge? I couldn't get the badge as well. All right, well, we got the toad oil, so while we're in Gleba, we can do that. We'll drop that off as well. But until that comes around, we'll equip back our normal equipment because we are using boomerangs and bows right now. We're not using anything else. And I suppose we'll also probably get some more even cloths while I'm down in this area because, well, I've run out. And when I'm around these locations, I always pick up the items. It keeps my stores stocked because I'm not always in the mood to, you know, fly around in the Starflight for days on end. But I suppose now that we've gotten the toad oil, we can just fight enemies ad nauseum until we get the next badge. He attacks suddenly! Ribbit launcher! Ribbit. 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 Oh, that did a fair bit more than I was expecting. Okay, fine. Launcher mortars. Take this arrow shot. You're dead. I've deflated you like a balloon. Give me my badge. Nothing? Silence. Silence these toads. These damnable fropping toads. Can I fight these gold golems? Are these, weren't they fake or something? I'm pretty sure we can, like, destroy them. Do they give me a lot of money? Oh, there's a... Dynne must have a lot of deftness. I think he actually has a utility belt, which increases deftness by, like, 50. Maybe that's what it is. 505 gold coins, but no badges. I need badges. I suppose I have to speed this along as well. With the Magmalis mentality, which is the mentality of fighting a bunch of enemies until the one thing that we need drops. Let's go! Dynne acquires a muddy badge, the second badge from the second fight. On the back, in very small letters, are engraved the words Marco, Gleba. Brilliant! Fantastic. That is badge number 2. Angel Falls Coffinwell Swimpy Dam. So we need to go back to our old stomping grounds of Angel Falls. Fighting the enemies outside of Angel Falls is going to be, well, oh, I forgot to give the turbo toad oil. I'll take a pit stop back in Gleba. Yo, Tiny Sanguini, or Teeny Sanguini? I'm gonna call you Timmy Tom, for Timmy Tom the Tiny Tanguini. Boop. I probably killed you 172 times over with the amount of damage that I did there. Oh, look at my single-digit experience. Wow. Give me the thing? You didn't give me the badge. Why didn't you give me the badge? You should have given me the badge. All of the slimes and teeny sanguinis and cruel cumbers that I kill will be on your head. You didn't give me the badge. You must give me the badge. Oh, the poor slime. Oh, this poor cruel cumber. I remember when these things were dangerous. I remember when Aquila had to help me fight these things. Give me the badge. You ain't give me the badge. Why didn't you give me the badge? Give me the badge. Give me the badge. Gotta give me the badge. I'll kill every one of you until you give me the thing. So, if you don't give it to me, there's gonna be, like, an almighty salad that I make out of your corpse. Come on now. Badge. Seriously? Seriously? Fine. Give me the next one. I'll speed this along. A sack squatch. The muddy badge, it's now mine. I did have to kill like 3 more extra cruel cumbers before they got the message and coughed up the badge. On the very back, in very small letters, are very engraved words, Marco, Angel Falls. Thank you, Marco, for depositing this badge from on high. Is Marco dead, or is he teaching at Swimpydums too? He might be teaching at Swimpydums. We're gonna have to run into him at some point. Coffinwell, that's the next place, and we can go to Gleba after Coffinwell, because then we can drop off the toad oil. Coffinwell, where are those cuckoos? Cuckoos. Oh, leafy larrikins, we can fight them. They're easy enough to destroy. Oh no, there's 3 of them, but they don't notice my presence. Are we ever gonna get lucky enough to have an enemy drop the item that I need on the first time we fight them? Please? Don't put me back into the Magmalis headspace. You've all been defeated. Just give me what I desire. 84. No badges. No badges. What is this? A badgeless 1,000-year door run? Unacceptable. These stupid sluggers. And a morphine mushroom. I'll kill them all. I'll destroy them. If you don't give me what I desire, then I'm going to destroy you as I've destroyed the cruel cumbers. I'll turn you into a salad. And don't ask how I would turn living flesh into leafy greens. Probably some kind of reverse necromantic biological abomination. Give me the badge and you live. That's not a bell. That's a bell cap. I appreciate you trying to appease me. I will spare the morphine mushrooms. However, it's not enough. It's not a badge and it's not enough. It's too little, too much late. I'm gonna fight this one now. The muddy badge. I fought them. The leafy larrikins were the offending party who stole the badge. On the back in very small letters are engraved the words, Marco. The worlds? Zawardo Coffinwell. Something like that. There's a reference there to something. Anyway, do we need to do anything else in Coffinwell? No, we don't. We need to go back to Gleba. I need to drop off the toad oil before I forget. Because, well, this is me. I will forget. If it's not done, I will forget to do it. And that is, well, no bueno. It's no bueno. It's definitely, there's no buenos in the toad oil business. You need to be a remarkably unscrupulous individual to be able to make it in the toad oil trade. So how did it go? Did you get me some of that turbo toad oil? Yes, you can have this, Peregrine. Peregrine the Falcon Toad Trader. Or something. Dynne has Peregrine Toad Oil. Oh, just look at that. The rich golden color. This can only be turbo toad oil. Gleba's most mysterious secret. I'm pretty sure I gave this guy a British accent before, but now I'm giving him like, I don't know, like a smoking a 30-pack a day for 80 years wrestling star or something. If I sell some to this mysteriously wealthy shoppers, I'll be rolling in it myself in no time. The toad oil? If you started rolling around in turbo toad oil, you'd never stop rolling because it's toad oil. It's like the ultimate lubricant. Right. I'm a man of my word, so here you go. I think I'll find this an ample reward. 2,000 gold? You'll give me 2,000 gold? I do hope I can call on your assistance again if I need some more turbo toad oil. Yes. If you need more assistance, and he will inevitably need more assistance. If you would like to repeat this quest, you absolutely can, but instead of $2,000, you'll get $1,000. So it's half the price for, well, 0 work if you land your critical hits for whatever reason. So there's that. You could do it if you desire. We need to go back to Swimpydums and fight more enemies. But I'm gonna do something smart. And I'm going to make an efficient choice. A very efficient choice. I actually don't need to be in Swimpydums at all. I need to go to All Trades Abbey, believe it or not. I'm gonna do the efficient choice, and the efficient choice is to go to All Trades Abbey because there's a person in the Abbey that I would very much like to speak to. Someone that can help me and give me a quest in a location that would, well, make things easier, I think. Or, well, not necessarily easier, but regardless, I need to talk to this guy. I want to talk to this guy. This guy is trying to steal my style. Like, he has a red hat, I have a blue hat, he has a red coat, I have a blue coat. Mine is significantly more stylish because I've got matching swords. You're windy. Okay. Have we spoken before? So you continue to pursue the light of the armamental enlightenment. You have reached level 15. Congratulations. It is time. Will you forge your way through the rugged training I have devised? Will you strive ever harder to master the Force? Use sap to dampen the defense of a white Trigratar by 2 levels, then unleash Fire Force. Finally, ensure that a flame-fueled regular blow brings the beast to its knees. Perfection itself. Do this 10 times. The monsters will marvel at the finesse of your attack. They will reel in the unfathomable beauty of your simplicity. And they will think to themselves, here is a mortal trained by a truly mighty armamentalist. You have received a quest request from the rather strange person named Windy. 110. Force in the field. Are you ready to take on Armamentalist Windy's challenge at All Trades Abbey? Sap the defense of 10 white Trigratars by 2 levels and then defeat them with a regular attack fueled by Fire Force. I will accept your utterly ridiculous request. An enlightened answer. Already you are guided by the power of the Force and yearn to be its master, as am I. To tease battle to your advantage. To masterfully weave victory from the threads of combat. Such is the way of the Force. You've acquiesced to the quest, Force in the Field. Yes, I shall. The white Trigratars can be found, coincidentally, at Swimpy Dimps. And thus is my belief that it would be slightly more efficient if I did this at the same time as I could be grinding out for that badge. We fight the Trigratars as we get the badge. I'm pretty sure Trigratars are outside Swimpy Dimps. I think. Are there? Or are there just a bunch of chillin' warriors and these things? I think their white Trigratars might be in a different location. I think they might be on the northern coast. Actually, we need to go to the northern coast anyway for a thing. So I'm just going to fight some enemies, get the badge, and then turn that quest in, and then we could deal with the Trigratars. And then we could do a different thing entirely as well. Because, well, I love doing different things in their entireties. So this is fine. Oh, 349. Oh, I gotta love those crits. They happen, like, startlingly frequent. Now that I'm noticing them, they're happening a lot. This is like, what, this is like the 4th one this episode? That's kind of, No badge, but crits. I suppose, well, because there was the 2 with the Falcon Slash. It's happening a lot. I don't know why. My deafness. It'll be good for when we need to thieve a bunch of enemies. Because we will need to. Why are... Oh, Rain of Pain. Right, never mind. I'm being stupid. Sorry, I forgot what I'm doing. And crack away. Kill them all. 162. And then, let me guess, critical hits? No, but you missed one of them. How did you miss one of them? Kill it. You missed again! It's a Shrivery Shrubbery. Oh, you're gonna get annihilated now. You got annihilated now, bud. Oh, this poor bud, he got destroyed. Give me the badge? You didn't give me the badge. Fine, let me get the badge really quick. Give me another monster. You, a Peccalypse, or a Apocryphal Peckerel, or whatever the hell you are. Yeah, I was right the first time. Oh, there's the badge. All right, well, thank you, Apocalypse. A moment of silence for that Apocalypse. On the back in very small letters are Marco, engraved the words, Snowberia. Snowberries. Skyrim. Anyway, let's go drop off this thing. We needed to give this to the dude. It's the middle of the night. It's dead silent. I suppose on a campus there are quiet hours, but like, nothing? Dead silence? It's unnerving. Who are you? Not long ago, I would have been chasing kids all over the place at this hour. I can hardly believe they're in the same place and the same students. It's turned itself around, Swimpy Dimps. I know, it's alarmingly quiet. Like, there isn't even the chimes of the church bells. Hiya, have you found all those badges yet? Yeah, I have. Give Marco all 5 badges? Yes, sir. Have them. Yep, those look exactly like the badges I buried. Congratulations, you're officially a graduate of my sword studies program. Here, all I did was read a sign and get some badges. Like, Like, if we were living in a luckier multiverse, all I would have had to do to graduate is fight 5 very weak enemies. Like, in the best case scenario, I would have only ever had to fight 1 pink sanguini, 1 tiny sanguini, a shrubbery shrub, a leafy larrikin, and like what else? Like a toad, like a frog, like 2 sanguinis, a frog, a slime, and like this is not an appropriate graduation test. Anyone who's carrying that book will be able to use Gigagash. Yes, Gigagash, the greatest sword ability of all. You have to have a sword equipped, of course, but if you can equip one, Gigagash, I want to say Gigaslash. Gigagash is yours for the using. Travel is a great thing. All those meetings and partings along the way, they broaden your horizons. And with your skills, you can travel just about anywhere. Get out there and make as many new friends as you can. Oh, okay? Turn in your badges. Quest has been transgressed with finesse, like the badges that I have gotten, because they are finesse badges. Are we good? You've got a natural gift for swordcraft. Be sure to use it to help those who aren't so good at sticking up for themselves, okay? Yeah, that's what I do. As a Celestrian, that's my job. That's my duty and my honor and my curse. It's not a curse. I do it for Celestria, my one true love. I've fallen in love with my lady. Anyway, I want to test out that move, and I kind of want to test it on one of those Tragertars, because with Bolts being the armamentalist, the one with the sword, we're going to put that to the test with the ultimate quest of using Gigagash. I'm pretty sure this coast up here has the Tragertars of the snowily white-clad variety. Yeah, there's one. Brilliant, I'm gonna fight you. All right, so we need to sap it twice, and then use Fire Force, and then we can destroy them. All right, defend, sap, defend. This'll take a minute, but we do have to do this 10 times, and, well, Tragertars aren't exactly unaffected. Oh, it's gonna take forever, isn't it? No one's gonna take any damage. Oh no, 1 damage. Everyone's gonna take 1 damage until Bolt can do this. All right, sap the Tragertars, defend. Okay, defense decreases a little. You're being provocative? Are you flashing some of those ankles at me, Mr. Tragertars? Just because you have 4 ankles does not mean you're any more alluring than anything else. I will not fall prey to your provocative nature. A huge spear. Ow, 6 damage. Be sapped. Unaffected. Oh, this is gonna take forever. If they remain unaffected for far too long, then by the time I get the thing off, then I'll have to keep doing it. Sap again. Be affected. Okay, his defense decreases a lot. Now I need to do Fire Force. I'm 99% certain I gave Bolts that ability. Stop being provocative. It's not helpful. Defend. Is it an ability? Yes. Fire Force on Bolts. I can't do Gigagash because I need to do normal attacks. I'm glad I remembered that at the very least. Fire Force! I have been imbued with the power of fire. Being provocative, his defenses have not lowered, so he should still be good to just, with Erdrick Sword, just annihilate them. Defend, attack that one, and then defend. 244. All right, so we have more than enough power. Do I want to risk doing that again and be like, oh, you've defeated only 1? It's not like there's any kind of downside to this. Sap and defend. I'm just going to do this one more time, and then we can do 10 of this, I don't know, like between episodes or something. Do I want to do it in this episode? Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. I should also probably make everyone aware of the fact that I can't do the level 40 Armamentalist quest until I get like 50 more skill points to allocate, because I need the rest of the force moves, which I don't have. So I'll probably need to change professions and then get a bunch of points on Bolts. I don't know how exactly Fire Force works. Is it like a one-time? I'm gonna do it again just to make absolutely certain. Fire Force. I have been imbued with the power of fire. And then I can kill it the next turn, and then we'll see if this counts for 1, 2, or none. There's a trinary. It either does 1, 2, or none. It's not a binary between 1 or none. It's a trinary. Attack and defend. Go! Kill it! 243. What a good number. It's 20 less than, or it's 20 more than 222, which is 2 2s next to another 2. Yep. 334 gold. Defeated two white Trigertors with a weapon imbued with fire force. That's 2 of them defeated in that way total. That's 1/5 of the way there. Absolutely incredible. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I don't want to do that right now. I want to do something completely different. So I'm going to go at, where's my items? Items, sterling whistle, sterling whistle, sterling whistle, sterling whistle, sterling whistle. I need to go to that island. Kringle Coast, right here. I'm fairly certain. I don't know if it's the coast or the cabin. There's a Christmas wreath. Or, well, a wreath. I suppose it doesn't necessarily need to be Christmas. It's just the cold. It makes me think of Christmas. I want to fight this dude purely because I want to see what Gigagash does. Dark Skellingtons. Attack. Where is Giga Slash? It's not a spell, is it? Is it a spell? How do I... Oh, do you not have the thing? You don't even have the thing, do you? I need to make sure Bolts actually has the thing that allows her to do the thing. All right, well, we get to fight these guys. 128, it's still alive. Blunt, put the head down. My attack decreases a lot? How dare? How dare? Have this boomerang. 73. You're gonna make my Cracker Whack particularly weak. Oh, 188. You have no idea what you're on about. Oh, you've been annihilated. 327 and no extra items because, well, there wasn't anything to get. Items, everyday items, Swordcraft in summary. Pop this in your pocket to gain use of the Gigagash ability. Transfer that over to Classic Bolts. Put it right in there. Absolutely wonderful. Wondrous. All right, I need an enemy to fight. You, fight me. I want to see this move. What does it do? Oh, a Corrupt Carter. Well, look at them. Attack, abilities. Gigagash. Supreme technique that destroys a group of enemies. Sure. We'll see what they do. Oh no, 10 damage. I'll attack you and blow you up with this giant sword skill. Oh wow, the Corrupt Carter is faster. That's shocking. Attack. Brilliant. All right, go. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 369, that is a powerful attack. Oh, Bolts, you finally made up for that failure that was Persicutter. Oh, and that's a great move. It like turned light, you caught a bolt of lightning in your hand and used that as like some kind of incredible sword form technique. That's awesome. Now I'm just imagining like an ultimate combo technique with Nuts and Bolts where Nuts summons the devilish bolts of the blue lightning with her like ultimate lightning attack, and then Bolts catches them on the rebound and slashes the enemies. Bolts gets a very justified level from that. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, Bolts. You've earned that. Yes. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. I need to get to 82 in the Force skill at minimum to have all the things I need to do for the Armamentalist level 40 quest. So we'll come back to that. We won't worry about it right now. We'll come back to it. Party obtained 282. Well, isn't that lovely? I want to see what's in that house because it's a distraction. And you know me, I need to get distracted. It's how I survive. Oh my God, it's Father Christmas. He's got like a stocking and a little Christmas tree. And he's got presents. Nothing in his dresser though. Can I read his books? There's a book entitled Kris Kringle's Diary. I would love to read Kris Kringle's Diary. However, am I going to reply to this poor child's... No, wait, it has to be jolly. However, am I going to reply to this poor child's letter? The unfortunate young thing is having terrible nightmares. I'm sure it's the work of one of those awful night knights. But whatever can I do? I'm not young and agile enough to finish a night off in holy water. This is far from merry. I can't bear to see a child in distress. If only I could give this little one the gift of sweet dreams. Is there no one out there who can help? Oh dear. Oh wait, this is a quest request. 154. According to the diary you found on the island off the coast of Kringle Coast, Kris Kringle was upset, not having been able to help a young boy who was having nightmares. Defeat a night knight with some holy water to help the boy out. Do we have holy water? Night knights are literally on this beach, on this island. All right, I can do this. I'll do it in the night Merry Questimus. Oh my God, I wish it was around Christmas so I could be like, oh, Merry Questimus. Oh, that's just, I wasn't expecting a side quest from that. Do I even have, you have a Resurrock. Is that how you stayed alive all these generations, with rocks that grant you eternal life? Oh, oh, oh. Well now, what a nice little boy like you do. What's a nice little boy? Well, you're Father Christmas. You might be older than I am. The Celestrians do celebrate Christmas. Are you old? Are you older than me? I'm a few hundred. Well, I've been a guardian for a few hundred years. I've been a Celestrian for a few thousand. Are you older than me? You've got the same beard color as Apis Major. Questions for Celestria. Well now, what's a nice little boy doing like you all the way? He can't talk. Kris Kringle cannot speak. Why are you out here at Kris Kringle's house? Did you see my 2 lovely horses outside? No, I didn't. Well, their names are Prancer and Dancer. They're the merriest mares in all the world. But they've been having a little trouble prancing and dancing recently. Their shoes have grown rather old and worn, you see. Well now, you're a very experienced adventurer, I see. Perhaps you could bring me some heavenly horseshoes for my girls. You will receive heavenly horseshoes when you defeat a tantamount in 5 turns or less. A tantamount? I am very sorry to tell you, Kris Kringle, that I have vaguely heard of tantamount, but I don't have access to the high-level grottos that I would need to find them. What do you say, little one? Will you bring my girl some lovely presents? 'Tis the season for giving, after all. I am so sorry to disappoint you, Kris, but I gotta decline. I don't have access to tantamounts right now. You're too busy. What a shame. Prancer and Dancer will be disappointed. Oh, no. You have a reindeer head on your wall. Is that Rudolph? I know what the, cause I remember we held a eulogy for Rudolph back in the observatory a few centuries ago. The tumor kind of got out of hand on the nose and it was malignant. I'm probably treading on sore topics. I don't want to do that. But you had horses out here? Oh, look, it's a night knight. Oh, well, would you look at that? A bunch of horses. Prancer. And Dancer. Nay. Is that a bird? You have a quest. Tweet. Twitter. Don't. Do you want to get canceled? You can't say tweet on Twitter anymore. Tweety tweet. Oh, it's so depressing. Why did I have to be born such a boring bird? If only I were prettier. Tweet. Huh? You've been staring at me for a while now. You have a thing for birds? You're a Celestrian, aren't you? The thing for wings? I remember. I've been trapped on this island with Kris Kringle for an eternity, it feels like. He keeps stuffing Resurrocks down my beak and he keeps bringing me back to life only because he thinks I'm special. I'm not special, I'm just a bird. I used to be a yellow canary, but this eternal torment on this snowy island has turned my feathers ice blue. What do you want? Do you have a thing for birds? You better not have a thing for birds. Can you understand what I'm saying? Oh, you could have told me sooner. No one ever understands me except for the horses. Not even Kris understands me. You were a Celestrian. Only the ears of a Celestrian could translate bird. As you can see, I'm a dull and unexciting bird. My name's Graham. I'm a bird. I don't think you care. Those birds of Paradise are always bullying me. They fly into me and laugh at me and spit on me and call me mean names and cut me up and destroy my dinosaur CDs. It's not fair. They're all so pretty. They steal all kinds of things from mortals to make themselves look good. Thieving little rotters. It makes me angry, And then the anger kind of dissipates, and then I just become sad and despondent, and then I realize that the only companionship I have are the horses. There used to be 12 of them, you know, and now there's only 2. I think Chris ate the rest of them. Have you seen the inside of his house? He has Rudolph's head on the wall. Oh, he's gonna go for Prancer and Dancer soon enough. If he doesn't get those horseshoes, he's gonna eat them. Look, you probably don't want to. Could you help me out? Can you steal some of those Bird of Paradise's bullies? And can you steal from them, please? And give them to me so I can look pretty? Again, I'm so sorry, Graham. I'm so sorry, but I don't have access to high-level grottos to find Birds of Paradise. Oh, Graham, the bird, the very sad, depressed bird who lives on the island just north of the Kringle Coast, wants you to bring him some treasures from a Bird of Paradise. I don't have the ability. I'm so sorry. I care, but I just don't have the means. Oh, I thought you might say that. Oh, well. That's my only hope down the toilet. I'll be ugly forever then. Wow, now I feel depressed. This is supposed to be an island of merriment and joy. It's meant to be a place of giving and gifts, not this sad depression. What's in the cave? Let me guess, more depression. Oh, are there any sheep? No, there's just a bunch of bones. Oh, and a chest. What's in the barrel? Oh, he probably never got the flintstone to get his fire up and running, and he died of exposure. A ruinous shield? Oh, that doesn't sound good. There's no reply. It's just a corpse. This island is terrible. It's supposed to be a place of joy, but there's nothing but corpses and depressed birds. I'm pretty sure Chris is draining the joy of this island. There's a scrap of paper in its hand, however. Would you like to read it? Yeah, sure, why not? Dynne unfolds the piece of paper and reads it. Arr! It be I, ex-pirate Brain. Dear Captain, the only captain I shall ever serve or wish to serve. The same captain as, when a boatload of our shipmates was washed away by a tidal wave, still returned to his mistress the sea. I write ye in hope that you've finally come ashore at the place as was marked on the treasure map we found. And I pray that the dastardly marauders, whose beady eyes was set on that self-same map, never caught up with ye. Even now, with me pirating days and my booty-hunting days behind me, and death at me doorstop, I can't help but wonder if the voyage ended in success. Should anyone find this letter, I beg of ye, seek out the captain and put an old seafaring dog to peace. You have received a quest request from a pile of bones. Will you put yourself to the test with quest number 62, Brain's Dying Wish? A scrap of paper you found on a corpse in a cave on an island off the Kringle Coast implores you to locate a sea captain who set off across the sea in search of a certain grotto. Some sallow marauders were apparently going to the very same grotto. I will accept your most ridiculous quest. As soon as I finish up all of the rest of the quests, I shouldn't have accepted the book's quest. Do I have any holy water? I don't know if I have any holy water. Holy water, do I have? I have one. All right. Well, how much HP? How much HP does a Night have? Do I have the ability to tell? Stella, does the Alchemanomicon or the ancient tomes, have you decided what you want to be when you grow up yet? I'm thousands of years old. Don't. Monster. Night. White Knight? Night. Master of None. Night. Why are what? 204, 205. Why are there question marks? There should not be question marks. But yeah, as you can count, this one is 205, this is probably 206, this is probably 207, and this is probably 208. But if I go up onto the next page, the very next page with the hexagon, this is 257. We're missing a few pages. They're all in grottos. Night Knights, where are they? Night Knight, Night Knight, Night Knight, Night Knight, Night Knight, Night Knight, White King, Night Knight, Fright Knight, Night Knight. Where are the Night Knights? Night Knights? Mandric Marauder? Night Knights? Where the heck are they? Night Knights? Where? White Knight? Where are the Night Knights? Oh, there they are. I'm just blind. Night Knights, Dark Shield and Skull Helms. Yeah, I've got them in the past, haven't I? Do you... How much HP do you have? Experience, gold, and numbers defeated? Why? My ancient tomes are better than yours. Fine. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna see roughly... Where are they? I'm gonna give this... I have one holy water. I'm gonna give this one single shot. No, you're not a Night Knight. Night Knight. Night Knight. Night Knight. What the heck are you? I'm not gonna worry. No. I don't want to worry. No, I don't want to worry about that thing right now. I'm not. No. That's a ghost I'm not willing to deal with. Corrupt Carters. Can I run away? I can. Oh, isn't that beautiful and lovely and fantastic? Night Knights. Night Knights. Night Knights. Yes, you. Okay, let's see how much health they have. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, they're too stunned to move. All right, well, this is fine. I'm going to hit one with an arrow. You are going to do... Actually, I'm going to do a starburst throw. You're going to hit that. I'm going to have Dynne hit that. Nuts is going to do a starburst. You're going to hit that, and Charles is going to do... Kamikaze. Sacrifices the captor's lives to destroy all enemies. No. I'm just gonna have you do Kabuff for no reason. Starburst throw. Let's see how much damage this does to the Night Knights. They both blocked. They're terrifying. Wow, that was a double hit. How is that? Wait, that was a double hit? How did it do a double crit? I didn't use something like Falcon Slash. That eludes me. Why did the Fern Fiend... Is that like some kind of passive buff that I have? What is a Ranger's coup de grace? Brownie Boost. Boosts the attack, defense, and breath attack resistance. Sure, why not? Nuts, you can do another Starburst throw, and Bolts, you can attack the Fern Fiend, and Charles, you can just defend, I guess. 4 damage? Really? 20 damage, that's it. Okay, that thing is dead. Starburst throw. Let's see, does this kill both of them? Rain of Light. Okay, so it was like 216. Oh my god, the fairies. The fairies have blessed me. So 216 was too much, but 194 is not enough. Okay, well, wait. The holy water is not in my pocket. I don't have the holy water in my pocket. You blocked. I need to put the holy water in my pocket really quick. We can take this from the top. Now that we know exactly how much damage that we could do against these things, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I just need to put the single holy water that I have in my pocket. Sterling's Whistle, holy water, holy water, holy water. Holy water, transfer that to... Dynne, I guess. Sure. That is an... Nope, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. Back in the cave. It's probably such a bloated episode for no reason. This is a sad island, and, well... I don't know. Bad things happen on sad islands. Where is... I need one more Night Knight. Please, just give me... Oh, God, I don't want to fight you. I can't fight you. I don't want to fight you just yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready to fight an uncommon cold. No, I don't want to get sick. I don't... No, don't. Uncommon cold. If you... Oh, my God, 175. Oh, my... I can't fight. If you make me fight you, I have to break out the omniscient tomes. I need to get the bestiary to fight you. I can't... You have to let me leave. Please. I'm not ready to fight you yet. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I don't know. Please. Night, night. Night, night. I need a night, night. Just please, let me have one. I should also probably heal. Heal all. Heal. Heal. Mid-heal. 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 You're all healed. Please, just one night, night. One night, night. Night, night. Night, 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 night. You're a dark skeleton. Night, night. Okay, perfect. Only be one, please. And some freezing fogs. Okay, well, you could defend. Nuts, Nuts, you're gonna starburst. Bolts, you're gonna defend. And Charles, you're gonna defend. Let's see. Let's see if Nuts does the exact amount of HP damage to this thing that I need. He's summoning a mysterious mist. Oh no, not the mysterious mist. The mist is shrouded in mist. You could double attack? What the hell's wrong with you? Starburst throw. Light ray. Okay, 200. I'm pretty sure that Night Night is at literally the most perfect position possible. So we're gonna do Holy Water on the Night Night, and then you're gonna defend. Bolts can attack the freezing fog, and Charles can defend. A cool breath. Let's see if this works. If this works, it'll be an unplanned miracle, because I had one Holy Water. Holy Water! 30 damage, and it's been defeated. That is a... I could not have planned this to end up being more perfect. I really hope did I only need to do that once? I don't know if I needed to do that once, or more than once. I was not expecting that. Dynne watches the Night Night eject a dazzling ball of light. Okay. With one single Holy Water. I can't believe I did that so perfectly. I'll go back to the journal, I guess. Kris Kringle Diary. I've done it, maybe? There's a book entitled The Journal. Would you like to read it? Yes. Oh, okay. I had a letter from a youngster who was having nightmares. I was afraid to read it, but it turned out to be a thank you letter. It seems that some kind soul read my diary and did what I could not, and keep the boy safe by destroying some evil. Oh, thank you, mysterious savior. You may never read this, but you've made an old man very merry. I've left a present for you in the pages, just in case. Merry Christmas. Ho. A cape of good karma. Well, that was not anywhere near the quest I thought I would be doing, but apparently if you get lucky with damage rolls, you could do it flawlessly. I suppose in the next episode, we'll be fighting a bunch of white Tragartars and, well, presumably Salamarauders. I'm gonna pick up the quest, because now that I finished one, I can pick this up. Yeah, that's fortuitous. It's just a corpse. Paper, yar, matey, I be the captain right-hand man of the squeaky widget. It's the ship. It was named after all of the door hinges that squeaked. Anyway, yar, be captain, beg of ye, put me to rest. Yes. You've acquiesced to the quest of Brian's dying wish. Dying Brian's wishin' fishin'. Fishin' wishin'. Anyway, yeah, that's that. This is not how I expected this episode to go. It really, really isn't. But that is going to conclude this episode. On the next episode, we're going off to Porthlaffen for, like, reasons. Mainly because, well, the Salamarauders are in Twill Cave and they're in Porthlaffen. So we'll end off in Porthlaffen. I'm really shocked we did a DLC quest today. Normally that doesn't happen. It really doesn't. I'll take these 8 gold coins, though. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. It was a good one. It was indeed a good one. So, yeah, we got very powerful equipment, and we met Father Christmas, Kris Kringle of the Kringle Coast. And we also became a master of the sword. Whether you watched for 30 seconds or the entire thing, thank you so much for tuning in to this extended episode of Thigh and I Plays Dragon Quest IX, Sentinels of the Christmas Spirit. Wait. The Cape of Good Spirits. I will forget to put it on if I don't put it on right now. Where is it? Don't leave yet. Is it this? Santa suit, Santa's helper suit. What is it called? Cape of Good Karma. A male sage's surplus that fights fizzle and MP draining? I only have one sage, and she can't wear this. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, I might have to put my Santa... If we go back to Kris Kringle, we need to put on the Santa ensembles. Whether you watch for 30 seconds or the entire thing for a second time, thank you so much for tuning in. You're incredible people, you're beautiful people, and I hope you have incredible and beautiful days befitting of your majesty. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see all of you, incredible people, on the next episode. Later.